They don't warn you when life decides to snap you in half. It doesn't knock. It doesn't ask if you're ready. It just hits. And when it does, most people shatter. They crumble, cry, run, beg for comfort. But not you. Not if you want to become powerful. Not if you want to rise without asking. See, Niccolo Machiavelli didn't speak to the comfortable. He spoke to those who've been broken, betrayed, discarded, because that's when the real game begins. When life breaks you, it's watching what you do next. It wants to know who you really are. Let everything fall apart. Let the money go. Let people turn their backs. Let the future look uncertain. You'll meet yourself in that storm. And if your mind is weak, you'll rot in self-pity. But if your mind is cold, alert, and detached, you'll evolve. Pain isn't an enemy, it's a teacher. It separates the fragile from the forged. And if you let it, pain will build you a mind that nothing can bend again. This world doesn't care about how you feel. It only responds to what you become. When they leave you in the dark, don't scream. Sit in silence. Analyze. Watch your thoughts. Dissect your emotions. Learn where your weakness lives, then starve it. Don't reach out, reach inward, because once you build a mind that doesn't collapse under pressure, you'll become someone they can never control again. You are not here to be liked. You are not here to stay soft. You are here to become dangerous to anything that ever tried to break you. If you feel that shift inside you, I want you to comment this right now. Pain sharpens my power. Write it. Lock it in.
Weak minds seek comfort. This is how we start. Weak minds seek comfort. Strong minds seek control. When most people are hurt, they look for comfort, distractions, temporary highs. They run to friends, noise, or addictions to escape what's really happening inside their mind. But here's the truth. Comfort kills growth. And that's exactly what the world wants. A mind that's too addicted to ease will never rise to power. You want to be untouchable? You must rewire how your brain responds to pain. Machiavelli would tell you, control is the highest form of power, but it doesn't begin with others. It begins with your own reactions. You've been trained to numb yourself, scrolling, eating, blaming, all so you never face the real war happening within. But the one who rules his own mind owns the world. While others chase pleasure, you train focus. While they seek reassurance, you sit with discomfort. While they panic, you plan. That's not heartlessness. That's dominance over the only thing that truly matters, your own psychology. People will call you cold when you stop emotionally reacting. Let them. They only say that because they can no longer manipulate you. Silence will scare them. Your indifference will offend them. But you don't need their understanding. You need your mind to obey your will. You don't get there by being soft. You get there by confronting your darkest thoughts and refusing to flinch. This is where most break, but not you. Not anymore. If you're ready to train your mind beyond emotion, beyond weakness, beyond the need for comfort, comment this right now. My control is my revenge. Make it known. Say less, power more. Break the emotion, build the edge. You were never weak because life hurt you. You became weak because you let emotion hijack your judgment. You handed over your mental power to feeling, to chaos, and the second you did, you became prey. Understand this, pain is inevitable, but the interpretation is your choice. And in power psychology, the one who controls meaning controls everything. Life will break your body, but if it breaks your mind, you were never ready to begin with. And that's the truth most people run from. You have to unlearn the belief that reacting emotionally makes you authentic. It doesn't. It makes you predictable. The world studies you, and if your reactions are automatic, you're already owned. They know how to hurt you. They know which words trigger you. They know how to bait your anger, your sadness, your need for validation. And every time you respond the same way, you confirm that you're still not free. So what's the move? You become emotionally disciplined. Not emotionless, disciplined. You feel the heat, but you don't move unless it's calculated. You cry, but only behind locked doors. You speak less, but everything you say lands like a knife. You don't waste energy arguing with people who've already made up their minds. Why? Because your focus is sacred, and no one deserves access to your mind unless they've earned the right to be there. Machiavelli wrote that it's safer to be feared than loved. And in psychological warfare, love makes you soft. It ties you to illusion. But fear keeps people cautious. They'll watch what they say. They'll second-guess their moves. They'll respect you even if they don't understand you. That's the edge you're building now. Not just strength, psychological sharpness, control that doesn't need to yell to be felt. So the next time life throws fire at you, don't flinch, don't break, stare it down. You've been broken before. This time, you'll break through. That's the difference between who you were and who you're becoming. If you're ready to replace emotional chaos with mental dominance, I want you to comment this right now. I feel nothing. I move with precision. Burn that line into your brain. You're not here to react. You're here to rise. Rewrite the narrative or stay broken. Most people stay broken because they accept the story life gave them. They wear their suffering like a badge, hoping someone will understand. But Machiavellian power isn't earned through pity. It's taken through mental warfare. You want to become untouchable? Then rewrite your story right now. Tear down every narrative that says you're a victim, that says you were wronged, that says life owes you something. Life owes you nothing, but it will give you power if you prove you're ruthless enough to take it. Your trauma is not your personality. Your pain is not your identity. Stop calling it your truth. It was a phase, a hit, a test. Now destroy it. You're not here to tell the world what happened to you. You're here to show the world who you became because of it. People will try to remind you of your past. Let them. Just make sure the version they're trying to talk to doesn't exist anymore. That's how you control the narrative, by killing off the version of yourself that stayed broken. Machiavelli understood that perception is more powerful than reality. So when you speak, make your words cut. When you walk, carry silence like a weapon. When they doubt you, don't explain, exceed. And when life hits again, as it will, you won't crumble. You'll calculate, you'll adapt, you'll use it. Because a man trained in pain becomes fluent in strategy. There will be nights when your mind feels like an enemy. You'll question everything. You'll want to disappear. And in that moment, you'll have one choice: collapse into weakness or construct your mental empire. You don't need more hope. You need more control. The mind doesn't respect motivation. It respects discipline. Feed it the truth and train it to obey under pressure. So here's the truth you etch in blood. You are not the damaged version of your past. You are the weapon that version created. Say it with power. I killed the old me. I walk as the weapon. Comment it now. If that switch just flipped in you, let the world scroll. You're building something they'll never be able to touch again. In the ruins of your old self, forge a weapon no storm can shatter. Pain is your anvil. Control your hammer.